Hello there, fellow Chainlings of the Chainling Army. Welcome to Ass of God's Redemption. I got this game probably maybe a month or two ago and I never played it. I know, again, with me playing Shadow Man there, I know next to nothing about this game. I see a few little screenshots here and there that may be similar to Fire Emblem. See there, extras. Just checking on a few things here. I don't want auto battle on. Put that at 3 just. We're going to turn that down just a little bit. Now, what do we got here? Recommend for all players, festival starts in your plot mode. Recommended for all players. The ultimate game to challenges, suffering, and hardships away. I'm gonna go with classic mode, just. Oh yeah. I guess you might as well go ahead and say blood and gold warning right away. Save us okay. That starts out pretty good.
Unsolved mysteries are like an unquenched thirst, premonitions of trouble to spur you to keep going.
Oh, and I did say the animation speed would be
1002 years since divine retribution, the end of winter, the Vale of Mercy, foothills of the Milky Mountains.
$700 years ago, you and the other Kuros stood at Dowry Deep, seeking to prevent a great calamity, the Weeping. Your self-sacrifice should have destroyed the Weepers once and for all. 9 years ago, you began feeling a growing sense of unease and decided to roam to a million in search of the cause. A month ago, you met a temple servant in the town of Gordon. There was something peculiar about him, feeling a long-forgotten sense of dread. You realized it was an Umbra Reaper in the sky. He noticed you too, but chose not to pursue. Bowing in jest, he merely winked at you. The return of the Umbra forewarns of an impending reaping, so you head to the Milky Mountains seeking the local seers. Hope to learn the time and place of the coming reaping and prevent it. When you stepped onto the narrow path, you noticed several sets of footprints. At the time you thought others might be seeking advice from the seers, but they were just ordinary bandits in search of easy prey. Alright. Oh yeah, it is like Fire Emblem. Oh no, that's good. That gave me at least a little bit of an idea. Turn that. Blue tile in the key where your character can don't go and turn the card in case X are moving down. Your character must spend NNC move there. Enemy standing on pulsating tiles are within reach and can be attacked using a chosen skill. Can I try to click on the tile? Most attacks allow you to damage either the enemy's health or their innocence. Damaging an enemy's energy reduces their options because faster movement and powerful skills require energy to execute. Moreover, if an enemy has zero energy remaining, double damage will be dealt to health instead of energy. The enemy has a lot of health but only 5 points of energy. It makes sense to strip him of his remaining energy so that you can do double damage to him. Click on the enemy with the right mouse button to see a list of skills you can use against them. You can select the enemy to learn more about their abilities. Click on the tile they're standing on with the left mouse button. Now that you've chosen an enemy, you can see a list of their skills in the lower part of the screen. Remember to read the description. You can choose to manually walk to your destination before choosing an attack. Click on every tile with to confirm your action. If you want to use a skill that doesn't require a target, right click on tile. Accident. You'll see a golden circle under his feet. You see a list of skills which do not require choosing a target first. There's also a skip turn button, which comes in handy if you are unable to act or don't want to. Remember to always finish the turn by using one of your active character attacks or by clicking the skip turn button. Yep, it's very similar to Fire Emblem. And victory! You are about to knock on the hut's door when it suddenly flings open. A woman appears on the doorstep. Your heart leaps from your chest. She's the one you left behind when you went to fight at the Dowry Deep. She's the one you love. Emma. Tad manner. Lance, it took you a long time. It's been several 102 years. You managed to survive what 12 of our king Paris. Did you go into hiding? Please, call me Papa. I'm already used to the name. I recall Blanky were together. I wasn't hiding in that battle, you know. I was wounded, pierced by arrows. That's why I didn't complete my task. Yes, I've heard the lesson of the 12 brave ones. They who cast an enchantment on themselves and turned to stone, they achieved their goal. The land they call home was free from plague and weeping. A price so high, though, by my reckoning. Why did you come in search of me again? I wasn't looking for you, but the local seers. There are signs. Beasts are leaving the forest of Datura. The bandwheel which have been sighted on Woodland. The bandwheel which has been sighted on woodland trails. I ran into Atakra, well, and Gordon, myself. They have returned. Is another weeping upon us? That's a foolish question, Hopper. I do not foretell the obvious. You might as well have asked whether winter will fall on. Weeping is coming. You know it. All loose ends shall be tied. Oh, I have a choice. A choice. I already know what they mean by all loose ends shall be tied, but why don't we ask about what do you know of the coming weeping? The mere fact that it's coming. Rivers will run with blood, and the abyss will claim many towards its soul. But why this sudden concern for mortals? We're a mere parasite on the body of mankind. There is nothing to be proud of. Even if we are both humble, we have long embraced the human ways of life. I care about the fate of Terimium. To the weeping, we are no more than specks of dust. It's time we don't have 12 comrades willing to sacrifice themselves. Among those still living, some will succumb and become reapers. Do you really wish to involve yourself? I need to stop the weeping. They're happening again because of me. It's my fault. Still thinking of yourself? We are magnates, the lowest of servants. Lucky enough to have a seat at the table. Are you looking for the forsaken gods of this land? I have a book that describes the life of one. Here, take it. I had a good laugh reading through the nonsense. Thank you for the book. I've been searching high and low for similar records. But still, when will the weeping begin? That's where I'm needed. I know it. Several hundred the dead have blamed me. I need your help. Give me a knife, the same kind of brethren sacrifice themselves. Give it to me and you'll get your answer. Pity. I really hope to use it. I doubt anything else can kill Reaper. Here you go. Why do you want it? The weeping shall begin on the day of the vernal equinox, both in the north and on the south. In the town of Woodin and Albus. I wouldn't waste time if I were you. Sadly, I don't have time to waste the north. Farewell. I hope our paths cross again, though you still have a knife. I saw you kill me with this very knife, Hopper, so I hope our paths never do cross again. Farewell.
What does one need to meet old age in peace? Only to avoid a major disaster.
And that was just the prologue? Wow. And that took 3 minutes. I do like the art style of how it's going. Like, this is like graphic novelization.
Year 1002 since divine retribution. Burkana, the kingdom of Odala, city of Albius. The spring equinox. 8th year of peace since the last war. A retired captain of the guard and his daughter are strolling through the festival market.
Walking away from the town hall. Her beauty should be turning heads, yet I seem to be the only one who noticed her. Glinda, are you daydreaming again? As your daughter when you see the burgomaster, you went trouble posting. Good day, son. Glinda, I take it there's a reason you've been scouring the market since dawn. Looking for a gift for Lekka? Albus is far from the largest town. There aren't too many captains of the Royal Guard here, and even fewer captain wives. And only one of these wives celebrates her birthday on the day of the spring equinox. Please, give her my regards. I will, Burgomaster, though you are most welcome to stop by and do it in person. The Burgomaster is eager to carry on, but one of the citizens calls his name. Bob will give you an off and tends to matters. Looking at the retreating Burgomaster, a stubborn old man, he seems resilient. I've heard he is a distant relative to the king himself. The distance of their relation may be the secret to his longevity. Well, it looks like we got carried away, and aren't any closer to picking a gift for Leica. Where are we going to get her? Care to give me a hint? What would your mother like? In the dialogue window, this icon means your choice will have far-reaching consequences. Ooh. Is it like a... I have a feeling I did see mother. Granted, for the most part, most of this, if anything, I'm playing this blind, by the way. I'm playing this blind. What's your mother like? I'm trying to think this through. I'm trying to figure this out. Talk of trouble on the border. Your brother must be rather busy. I hope he finds time to send his mother a letter at least. If so too, you would have known what gift to get for her birthday. I'm sure you can manage on your own. Okay, so then that would mean that it would be a brother to her then. Alright. Criminal in it, but I rather knew of my manuscript hunting. I told him that I go to the Patriot sub, but he's reading the truth. After the return my secret. Well, that this is Rask, an old friend of a kind of curiosity. We known each other since Oda. Hello, Rask. It's been a while. It's been 3 years, my dear friend. We ran into each other now and then, but ever since you arrived in town, nearly retired, and brought a silver nest with the garnet, you've forgotten all about my sup. Are you here to get a gift for Leica? Trying to think here. Feels. Yes, on. We went here now and then, but ever since you arrived in town, knew we were tired and bought a silver nectar with a garnet, you've forgotten all about myself. We're here to get a gift for Lika. I suppose that would be good. I remember the last time you bought her a birthday present. What exactly on the Bono Equinox? I won't hide it. I have been pleased and had you start buying jewelry for me every year since. My wife has been interested in jewelry for the past years, though the garnet necklace is her favorite. She's been there as of late. Is it true that garnets are the weak heart? If I'm not mistaken, garnets present no magical properties, but certain other stones do. Concoctions cannot mend an ailing heart, but the warmth of a loving family can preserve it. Though I've heard there is a particularly skilled healer in Sura. Unda is her name, but even she cannot perform miracles. We've been to Ur and visited them and her, but it was all for naught. The healer wasn't at her home. They told us she could be wandering with her daughter for years. We cannot exactly pitch camp on her doorstep, can we? And the man here didn't help at all. In a strange voice, my wife and I have visited all the men here in the kingdom, in those neighborhoods too. We talked to the holy fathers of the temple of divine retribution. Lika's ailing heart is no mere sickness. It's an inborn affliction, abrogated by the difficult delivery of a sickened child. Men here cannot heal such enemies, since they cannot regrow a severed hand. Before getting into minute, we were discussing other stones, weren't we? I offer nothing to no one without perfect. Nevertheless, I've been having premonitions as of late. Providence must have brought you to myself. Hey, you're looking for a gift, and I want you and your family to survive the coming troubles. Call me superstitious, even mad, if it pleases you. I hope I am mistaken, but my premonitions tend to come true. And you, Stone, will benefit from this Stoics that I know. It is indeed expensive, but you can pay in installments over several years if you like. Into a box and place a highly polished stone on the counter. The metal setting is very unusual. It looks like an insect, tightly clutching the stones in its legs. If this large turd reduces in size, the platinum may squeeze its legs to grip it tightly. Think of it as magic if you like. Now we come across magic before, so I have a general, I'm going to go on the assumption that we have actually come across magic before, because considering the sense of the fact that we both, like, well, he's been in battle, so he's probably seen magic before, so I'll tell you what the ancient text says about Stoics. When the common world comes, death walks among mankind and stops their vigor. But death finds a Stoic sweeter than one's life, more alluring. Until the stone has been sucked by, the wearer will yet live. It gives hope. You're saying hope can be bought? What then is the price? Subroadies do not concede. The price for the stone is 100,000 gold coins. Even if I paid you over 10 years, I still couldn't afford it. If you only knew how quickly that day goes by, what it What I mean is that at my age, it's already been ticking in decades for some time. In case every hour counts, right, Glenda? Does anything come to mind? Here is what we'll do. Take a stone, no deposit, no announcement of death, and I'll take your word, son. For if you lie, I will lose faith in the kindness of men. If you or your family find no use for it in the next year, you return it. Agree? It would be foolish for me to decline such a generous offer. As stoic as it is then, even if I had to return it in your time. Wrath, you're behaving quite strangely today. Get from the table and hide it under your shirt. You look up at Wrath, he's staring at the ceiling, his face pale. At first you are confused, but then you hear the bell ringing from the town hall. If I were trouble, I would have the chairman's head chopped off. Is he drunk again? It's even noon. The bell rings 4 times a day. Don't you find it annoying, Wrath? You wasn't surprised that Wrath takes a big step and starts emptying the contents of his numerous drawers, big and small, into it. Just a matter of habit, my dear son. With time you get used to much stranger things. You do not realize how wise a choice you made. Silver can be of use, but of course, a silver will most certainly aid you. And if it does, how long will I be paying for it? 5 years, a decade? The bell keeps tolling, not saying the sack over his head and takes the knife with a carved hand on the wall. It no longer matters. I hope we meet again. I will flee from the town if I were you. The forces of Opera is the safest place to go. The monster retreats into itself. You hear the back door open and close.
Hey.
Glinda, it looked like Wrath has lost his mind. We should leave. Wait, did I instigate something? As I said, I'm doing this blind. Probably... Oh! Oh, it's the guy from the first cutscene. What? You see Baron Trouble lying on the ground. Blood flows from its mouth, nose, ears, and eyes. He is dying. You struggle to stay on your feet. Blood guts from your nose. Glenda, scared to death, cowers behind your back. What a... Nothing. The Moga Master decided for you all. Decided what? Whistle. A tribute to memory. Here's the last of your strength to keep standing. Your heart's pounding is about to leap from your chest. Your throat tightens. Dying already. The towering monster looks at you for a moment, then extends its arm and points to your pendant. The monster grabs your capstan and sits there, clutching at your fist, hissing. The cirque in the pendant freaks. The weeping begins with your family, Soren Burnham. The mana banishes. You shake your head, senses. Oh, blessed gods! Did you hear what he said about our family? Quick, we gotta get home. Glenda cries out, seeing tracks. She hastily pulls some kind of colored plaques around her belt. These almost burned me. Ross gave them to me about a week ago. Supposedly they used to be masquerade cards in the past. They became burning hot all of a sudden. Let's take a look at the cards just for a second. The magic plaques are hot to the touch, almost burning your fingers, yet they fit comfortably in the palm of your hand. You feel as if you could, with but a gesture, sling spells at any foes. Could they be regaining power because of the weeping? You wonder where Wasp came by these cards, but you remember seeing them put out a curious and souvenirs of many Buchanan markets. The sound of footsteps comes from somewhere else ahead. 3 thugs are barring the way. Their foreign faces are contorted with mindless waves. Did highwaymen become so reticent as to attack townfolk? With a swift motion, you draw your sword, but the thugs are unimpressed. You look closer and notice the vacant eyes and foam at their mouth. Your opponents are either very drunk or insane. You step in front of Glenda. I'll beat some sense into them. Stand back. In response, Glenda steps aside and draws her own blade. Did they practice with a sword all these years as to cower behind your back? Together we can deal with them faster. But your daughter will be some stern paladin. But they so attack you with a feral war. You can only hope Glenda has taken your lessons to heart. Okay, now we have character selection. I do have like a guide on standby. It's not necessarily just for playing through the game itself. It's just if I don't necessarily know what to choose, I will look at the guide. That's just for that. I'm not gonna necessarily to play through it like for walkthrough. If I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do something like that with Persona 4. But I do happen to have, at some point, I will play that. Same with 5. Just the only thing is, I'm a little leery on 5 because of its first dungeon. I'm very leery on that. If you have more than one character in your party, you can choose the turn order. Just select any character starting on a highlighted tile, choose an action to end its turn, and the tile will begin. When all your characters end their turn, a new round will begin, and you will be able to choose between the available characters again. Click on the icon in the bottom left to use a card. Your card can only be used once. Oh, that's useful. Okay, that's kick stats, battle cards, skills. Alright, that helps. Place your units before the start of battle. I'm fairly good with what I got. What do we got? Tons of cards, reduce health. think if I keep attacking the Oh! I got a couple of achievements right away. Not Daredevil and not energetic. Buzzing with terror, Glenda stares at the bloody corpses. His first time she is fought to the death. Grabbing your daughter by the shoulder, you say courage away from the body. She meets your gaze and, steeling herself, nods with determination. You are proud of your daughter, but even more so worried about your wife, Leica. Or Leica, however the heck you say it. There's no time to lose. You need to get home as soon as possible. A couple of side hours later, you open the familiar gate. Right. Not bad. You ran to the house, blood covers the living room floor. Old Tenor, your housekeeper, stands at the door, trembling. Quinda, his daughter, and your maid lie motionless on the floor. Just beside her is your wife, Leica. You went into... Tenor, what happened here? Glenda is trying to say something, but cannot speak for suffocating sobs. Takes all your willpower to retain composure. Managing to speak is a struggle. With jaws and fists clenched, nails dug deep into the flesh of your palms, and your teeth feel as if they are about to crack. Glenda was stroking her mother's hair and whispering to her. For a brief consider ending your life, but you have a daughter in need of protection. You resembles your wife so strongly. You slowly turn to the servant. He's saying something. Such a tragedy has befallen us. Oh, such grief. First, both Leica and Quinda screamed in pain. Then my daughter seemed to have lost her mind. She went at Mr. Leica with a knife. Mistress defended herself, but... Take a seat from the bed and cover Quinda's body. I will, in a moment. Oh, the horror. His ugly cupboard and his young son, Bran, always said it would end this way. Dad, I need you. We have to do something. Tana, you side of the horses while I pack. Yes, understood. You brushed aside the strand of your wife's hair and noticed something odd. A dark blue mark, like an ulcer on the nape of your neck. The surrounding skin is swollen as it burned, and then also notices it and backs away, her face pale. This is right out of an ancient manuscript. The same thing happened several hundred years ago. A pain pierces your neck and grows into a fiery noose. It strangles you and you die in terrible agony. They call this plague the weeping. Dad, the back of my neck is burning. See. Damn it, you got the same mark. Take a look, do I have it? Nothing. How come? Why did this plague spare me? Wait, I don't believe in luck. There's been something else, something that protected me, but what? Oh, Baz was right. Linda, come here, put this on. Go about pendant from the bag and hang it from your daughter's neck. She nods and you pull into your waist again. You walk into the front yard and look around. No, you shouldn't bury Leica here. Better do it in the back. Glenda follows you. Get Tenor and bring the bodies here. You tell her, be quick about it. Our time is short, just wrap them in something, alright? You finish digging, your hands are shaking, but not from fatigue. Tenor buries his face in his hand. Glenda is shadow of her former self. Realization dawns. If your heart sorrow will drown you, you climb out of the freshly dug grave and lift Leica's body. You lay Quinda's body beside that of her mistress. They used to play together as children. You lift the stubble. Glenda remains still. Tenor murmurs out of the temple hymns. What could he be asking of the gods, you wonder? What use are the prayers to his daughter now? You drop the last handful of dirt onto the grave and throw the shovel aside. You feel as if on the edge of a cliff. Your wife is no longer more. Her body no longer in your warm embrace, but in the cold earth. For some reason you still live. Glenda hugs you, pulling you back from the precipice, the same as if when you met the Reaper. You enter the house and see that Tanner has packed your thing, but it seems he has nowhere else to leave. What's keeping you, Tanner? Tanner, you've been a model husband for Miss Vitleika, no matter what her father, we've seen Count Bear, says. Glenda loads her sword. Glenda buries her face in your sword. Thank you. Mom's dead. We gotta run for the weeping, and I'm still fussing with this package. Right. Captain Curve, this the guardsman from the North Gate. You're with him. As a four last from the company, what should we do? Let him in before he destroys the gate. Glenda shuts the saber door for now, just for in case. I'll be damned! Quick, bring the horses in. Thorn, has your old servant gone deaf or something? I bury my fist bloody on your damned gate. Don't you know what's happening in the town? Shut it, I do know. Tanner just lost his daughter, do you understand? And I lost my wife. Curse this damn town. Leica? Gods, I'm sorry. We're sorry. Damn me if I'm upset you, son. You'll die, so don't worry about it. At this rate, all of us will. What happened to you? When that monster came to town, everyone went berserk. Have you seen the sign it left on the gate? What do we do now? I wanted to ask the burgomaster, but I didn't think I could make it through. Besides, I had the lads with me. Hey, you pansy, come here. You alright? I look like you didn't even think your breath is. Take care of the horses while we figure something out. Lounging about? No, just coming to my senses, thinking what to do. Maybe this is the will of the gods. Maybe we'll be alright. What do you suggest? That we just kill and ask forgiveness? The god wouldn't let women and children suffer a blade. Get a grip, whelp. I'll take your sword away if you don't. I'm not giving up my sword that easy all my life. Not that it would be nuts. Listen to me, boy. Do not ever let fear wag your tongue for you. Curve it. If you want to die, go die. Just don't drag others into it. Stop. Quick following horse there. Go and take an attack on your horse. Oh, you remember me. Help me get this nanny. At this rate, he'll soon be holding my member while I... Okay! Might go ahead and say that warning while... I said that warning while the, So, anyway. Toad, aren't we friends? Don't you see what's happening now? But don't drag Glenda into this. Get Toad and sounds away. Here's what this threat does to men. You look as stiff as a prick in a basehouse stop. Don't worry, he'll cool off and you'll be good pals again. Someone, what else did you want to ask the last? Well, I mean, it's a really nice sturdy gate. We could just stay here and wait for this mess to clear up. Let's not forward a river of crap. We're already knee deep in this sop. What do you think it's going to stop? That monster or maybe the plague? What next? Crawling under the seats? Help, I want to do the right thing. What if the madman comes to the senses? And everything will be alright. I'm trying my best. My knees are shaking. I don't like this one bit. I'd rather have a war. War doesn't keep men waiting. You'll find that your knees shake less when you're marching. Let's see what lies ahead. Then point us in the right direction. Don't just talk. You're our superior, aren't you? Should I sing and dance? This is no fort. We have to get you useless. If as walls are taller and the general's army is nearby, the king himself is there and we won't go hungry. All you care about is stuffing your face. If the entire general army loses their mind like the Elvis guard, useless will be good for nothing. I mean, we haven't been afflicted with madness, so there might be something sane in useless too. Let them deal with this mess.
Hey.
Well, I mean, we have... Look at Stop Rambling. He's usually too busy chewing. He probably thought we'd be hiding in a tavern. If we could hide from this mess in a tavern, I would be there already. Gotta go do something. We didn't join Ben and Covered by chance, did we? And we know this respect, Captain. Then respect my decision. First we need to leave town. We write to the dearest men here to be rid of the plague. We'll see where to go from there. Yeah, forget about trouble. The burgomaster is dead. We're up to our belts and crap. What do we do now?
Hey.
Wash the crap stains and run. We figured that out already. None of our lads are marked. Checked them myself. Town folks have been clutching their necks though. The gods have pity on us. Spare us from this plight. Why we be squirming on the ground without him? Thank the gods. You invoke the gods, but they're not to do with it. Confound them. Well, we got Sirius to aid us, and you, Fritz, what do you have? What do you mean? I have a spear and armor, though they aren't of the highest quality, I admit. A bit slow in the uptake, aren't you? I'll explain, but I won't repeat myself. To be protected from the plague, Colonel and I have our captain insignia. Those lads have earring reflects of the stone. Where is your stirrups? I got small one in this pin. Used to be my mother's. I kept it in memory of her, though I don't wear it. It is a lady's pin, after all. So she protects you even in death. Pray to your dearest mother, Fritz, rather than the gods. How did I know? I was standing guard by the northern gate with Fritz. May the god punish him with sobriety. Suddenly, a monster appeared. I've heard of this creature. Temple record referred to him as Reapers, for they come in weep time. They don't always look like monsters. They appear almost human. Umbra, they call themselves, but there's only a passing mention of them in the chronicles. I've got no idea, and frankly, I don't care. I just know what I saw. Such a sight. Crap your blitzes, many did. In fact, they all fell to the ground. They wanted to do some kind of mark on the gate and let out a squeak. The Reaper said that the gates were sealed and death would come for all. He spoke in the temple tongue and then in Frissan. Started already, you wiltings. You've been pattering on and on. If only you'd waved your sword around with them, not believe you had your ragged tons. Brats. Have I ever given anyone to call me a coward? Hold your horses, you two first calm down. How come you know so many languages? Just had to learn them. Many records exist only fair or in the temple tongue. No, it has never used it. Africa is you either have it or you don't, and you can't know if you do till there is need of it. See, the monster just X'd the sign on the gate and vanished, and the bell started ringing, and everything went to crap. The people got to their feet and started beating the living daylights out of each other. Some scampered off, others took up arms. Some folks used their bare hands. Fisk and I ran for it, but that didn't go too well. Even people we knew were lunging at us. We wanted to avoid killing them, of course, but the way things were, we fought our way to the stables and found these here lads. I see, it's starting to make sense. The plague leaves a mark and it makes you go berserk, but not always. Perhaps some possess the fortitude to resist, or the suicides have aught to do with it. The mark's not a death sentence, but you can resist it. Things are looking up, lad. Something to drink to. Damn, it almost slipped my mind. When the thing left the sign on the gate, the sound folks didn't lose their minds right away. First, a merchant rolled for the square on the gull. It's a miracle he didn't trample anyone. He turned the handle on the winds, slid them between the gates, opened them up, and off he went, all by himself. And here I thought he was a good-for-nothing milksop. Surely you know him. Sword beard, always smiling, stopped near the town hall, then side away from drinking either. Rask? So he managed to get out of town. Is the gate still open then? No, the town folks were already going berserk. Some of the guard went after this rascal, by the way. Then the gate slammed shut. No one was holding it open. Impossible to open the gate after all. Quago, gather everyone. Let's go. We're leaving town. Tanner, are you sure you won't change your mind? I am too old to change my mind, master. May the gods grant you an even mode. Farewell. As you wish. Everyone, behind me and Clara. Tanner, open the gate. You stop in the square near the gate. Dismount and peek around your corner. The guards before the gate is littered with corpses. Beside them, guards shuffle about, scratching their necks and growling now and then. They have weapons at the ready. The increased tolling of the bell makes you squirm as you examine the gate. There's some kind of glowing sigil on it. The square is filled with abandoned carts, basket crates, and corpses. There is no way you can ride through. You have to make a decision. Don't you realize what's going on? What do you mean, break through? Are you out of your damn mind, son? I know those lads, every single one of them. See the red-haired one? You know him too. He was a boy when he came to me. What, 15 years ago? He wanted to become a guardsman, and he did. Do you suggest we hoist our horses over the wall, then? I know those lads too. See the woman lying there, by the barn? She's mother to one of them. And who do you think cut her down? These are not the people we knew, Quago. Well, I'm not quite myself when I drink either. Should I be killed for it? How do you know they can't be undone? Do what you will, Captain, but I won't lead an attack on my own men. You see the corpses at their feet? Those are all last, damn it. I'll give the order. Maybe they serve the weeping now and then, and are bound to its will? Ancient manuscripts make no mention of it. However, it's said that the weeping is different each time. The weeper could have thought of some new trick. Brass mentions something like this too. Sometimes you don't know anything of history if you don't know the weepings. They drive it, even though they have only been two. Who knew it would come back? Alright, since there's no other explanation, we'll go with this. Those reapers are like children, very cruel children, pitting people against each other just to see what happens, like playthings, if my father said. Is by any chance? A warrior scribe, but I didn't want to be a scribe, I wanted to become a warrior, so I fled from the capital. Consider your wish granted. I hope it has lost its charm. It soon will in any case. We cannot just charge at them, we need to split up. One group joins the fight, the other circles around the flank and makes for the gate. Why split? The strength in numbers. Okay, I'm not going to do anything here, but that's not necessarily true. Yes, strength in numbers is actually fairly good in some aspects, but think about it this way. If you go... Okay, let's say it this way. There are pretty much 50 people pretty much in front of you. 50... warriors or whatever, any sort of strength, and there's maybe half of that for your own, for of course your own thing. You might, if you're very lucky enough, be able to maybe get by with that 25 and maybe have 20 of your teammates die, while five of you, including yourself, survive the skirmish. The thing being is, if you actually split that, while pretty much half of your teammates go in from the front, while the other half goes in from behind, you essentially catch them off guard. And what if more madmen turn up? I'm not here to win a fight. I don't want us to get out of here alive. How do we open the gate? It's sealed by that time. If brass managed, then so can me. On your guard. You dare. Follow me. The west to the gate. Oh! Ah! Ooh, this is new. Okay, morale is low. Let's see. Okay, here you can see available character cards, like the character cards, like the slot. Oh, and I also got items I can get as well. Okay, I can see that. Let's turn the stats. I'll go ahead and choose Tiger. Might be a good idea to have like a couple archers. Yeah, I'm gonna do this fight here, and that might close out the chapter. So this entire first one is gonna be now. The guy does have some things here, but most of this I'm playing on my own, trying to like do this myself. I'm just trying to figure this out myself here. Let's see. Okay, so pretty well we got 3 warriors here, 2 archers, and let's have grab this. That's about the best I got in terms of that, I believe. Okay, I think I got pretty much what I need here. Okay, I think I'm not gonna choose anything in terms of any positioning or anything like that. What's the L? Nothing there. Oh, let's have that on. That will help me quite a bit, and that will give me my stats. Right. I think Yep, there's my cards. Alright, let's see. I think a general rule of thumb that I have for this is to always attack for their... Yeah, I think that's what I'm just doing from now on, and just attack. There we go. Let's see, 9% damage. That stuns target. Now try to oh! And you're almost dead. Oh, that's not good. Increase that health. Oh, I can't, oh, I can't, use you. I can't do knockback. Well, go ahead and do that. But I'm about to lose. I think I'm about to, let's go ahead and put you over there. Oh, god dang it! Of course! Of course! He's wounded. I knew I was gonna lose somebody, but I wasn't certain who. You look at the road leading west. There were hoof prints and even dry drops of blood in the dust. You conclude it looked like grass pursued notes went that way. Quago, do you think we should try and catch up with him? There's more to that old man than the eye can see. In fact, I have a hunch he knows more about the weeping than anyone else. Quago scratches his head. I can believe that I saw him open the sealed gate. He definitely knows something. We can still catch up with him, but this road doesn't take you straight to the men here. Got a head start, but his horse is no prize. We can go after him, but we lose an entire day, if not more. And we may lose him. He's still got those bloody guards on his tail. They couldn't finish him off already. We have to make a decision now. And this is, of course, the... Oh, it doesn't even show anything there. Anyway, but apparently from this, it looks like I can go Barry stays here. I've got 3 different choices here, and I want to get to the I'll try getting, that's probably my destination there. So the walk tower there and the walk tower there. That is a good... Yeah. I'm going to go with the coal bonus track. Tower that connects all bits in the water tower, recently built by the abandoned coal burner. The coal burning bursts that move, but the name's stuck. Most could, so in addition you can already make out the water tower. The resident guard until collectors. A grisly scene of a recent felony is in the fort. A ransacked cart and a murder family. Husband hunkered down, wife the babe and strangled, and a baby crushed on the ground. A bloody trail leads to the watchtower. Damn, Nixon, who could have done this? Where did the bandits come from? The troubles have started, and here they are. Curses. The thugs must have gone to the tower. They probably have their eyes on the tolls collected. You raise a hand, demanding silence, and take a closer look at them. Only a few minutes late. The blood is there first. The bandits who did this couldn't have reached the watchtower yet. They pursue and kill. Dismount your horses before the fight. There's no getting new mounts, so you best spare the ones we got. Not long before he caught up with the murderers, they didn't expect to see an armed band. Directly they escorted to the fort. You are not letting them go. I see this thing here. Oh! I can go for skill points. What do we got here? 5 to health. -2 to cooldown. 8 health at the cost of ability. Let's go with 2 to cooldown. That would be probably good there. And I think you go off right now because you got that thing there. So what did it say for that one? Select it, then select the character. Yeah, I got a minor injury, but might end up not booking one of my favorite. What do we got here? +1 to energy. You got 24, 16, 66, 25, 22. Let's put it to you. And what does this do? Oh, this just sells me that. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll do this battle and then call it an episode. Put that back on. Look at this. Let's go. Oh. Alright, let's see. There we go, get rid of you. Oh! Okay, looks like you won't be able to do much of anything. I'll go ahead and put you there. I can't use flint. Oh, God, because I have you. How? Okay, how was that a kill shot? Oh, sir, why not take both? You're taking care of the archer. And there goes the third party member, so I... Well, isn't this nice? Isn't this absolutely nice? And apparently this is actually a good way to start the next episode. A good way to end it, with pretty well my party dying. What? I am sorry. But when I hit a man with a blade, I expect him to die. Like that. Alright, so they did minor injuries. When Fighter W glanced at the tower, it's not that far. The sound of battle must have carried well, yet nobody was to your aid. On the other hand, and what can a guard or two do against a grander says? They're wondering about that. You tell your companion to ride to the tower. You find the gates to this tower open and no one unlocks. You turn the cargoes confused. Is that what they call guard duty? Where is everyone? Time to be on watch. Let's be alive and where's torment? By the gods, what's going on? Stein! Cut your friends, stop yelling. We don't need to attract attention. Go see if anyone's badly wounded. They got a couple of scratches, nothing dire. You watched them like wild beasts and everyone followed suit. After all, we've seen. I tear this field to pieces with my bare hands. That's about right. All this dome and field in our land is showing its ugly face now. Alright, let's have a look around. I don't like this place. There are blocks on the rocks and the gate's broken. From the inside, it seems someone was killed here. Someone, you say? I think it's obvious. Was either the turtle collector, the second Roman, or Stein. I forget who I dispatched here, but where are the bodies? Thought that is someone. Let's just go. Wise word, Captain. What are we standing around for? Waiting for those men to storm out from the tower? Would we know where to run to? No, we must first get to the bottom of this. I don't want to get to even more crap. We're knee deep in as it is. I'm trying to look here in terms of my guide. Apparently there's not a whole lot of chapters to this.
Hey, what?
I want to check something here. Okay, last save was here. Yeah, I kind of probably went on a different pathway from what I was going to because I wasn't certain, but what's gonna happen is I'm gonna actually load up the last save from this, and then I'm going to start the playthrough from there. As for what I can see so far in this game, I'm getting a lot of, I guess, a Fire Emblem vibes from this, at least from what I can see. As well, if possible, probably when I do end this game, I will show off the other endings. Now, I'm going to use a YouTube video for that, because I'm not going to be bothered myself, possibly to, I guess, say, go and do, like, everything in terms of finding every single ending in the game, something like that, but for this first episode, this is what I'm going to call it. But for right now, when we of course come back, I will go on pretty much the standard path of what I was supposed to do. I think I kind of deviated off the said path, I think. I'm not certain of that. I mean, I do have the guide on standby, and now keep in mind, the guide will only be used on certain if I don't know where to go, or if I'm not certain of a place as to where to go. Regardless though, thank you so much for watching my playthrough here of Wrath of God's Redemption. Comment down below, subscribe if you want to check out other videos I've done in the past, or to stay tuned for future videos on the channel. Comment down below what you think of this game, or if you have another game you want me to check out on the channel, be sure to let me know down below. Until next time, stay 20% cooler, and I'll see you in the next video, my friends. Bye bye.